Shalom, family trendsetter. This is another edition of In the Man Cave. I'm trying to do a series each Friday where I come in the man cave and I bring forth information. This should show y'all the double standard in society, the society that we live in. Now, I'm going to be doing this every week, so it's going to be like a chronicle type series where I'm going to show, where these devils can get away with certain situation, and with us, it doesn't apply to us. So here we are watching again ID Investigation Discovery. This is pretty much a series. It's called Body Cam. This is where they show officers, on their body cam being assaulted. But I want y'all to focus on how they interact with their people as opposed to when they interact with an unarmed black person. All right, so just pay attention. I'm gonna let y'all see this, and I'll probably pause and do my commentary as we go along.
In the west of New York State, not too far from Lake Erie, lies the small town of Perry. The police department serves this community of 4,500. Thursday afternoon, a call comes in to Wyoming County's 911 Emergency Services Center.
County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, I have a break-in.
Break-in?
My sister-in-law's baby daddy just broke through the window in my door.
Okay.
All of it.
Are they still in the house?
Yeah.
Approximately 4:45, they dispatched me to a call. I'm thinking that it's just a verbal domestic.
30 seconds later, the 911 caller is back.
My sister-in-law, she just got beat up by her boyfriend. She can't even down the street now.
Okay, she's outside.
Yes, but they're warning he's after them her.
What's his name?
Joshua McCarthy. And she has her small daughter with her.
WA83.
A3.
The sister is now being chased down the street by Josh McCarthy, her ex. She's been assaulted.
So I drive right past the house to see, if I locate the male and female. There's nobody out on the streets at all.
You're roughly 23 there for the two stuff you're trying to put. I don't see anybody walking.
So I turned around and started going back toward the street. As I get to the scene, the dispatch called was the male had broken into the neighbor's house and had taken kitchen knives.
All right, so I'm gonna stop it right there for a minute. Now, notice what he said. The neighbors basically stated that he took kitchen knives. So right now we know, according to the neighbor, that he should be armed and dangerous, because the initial call basically said he was chasing his ex-fiance or whatever, girlfriend. She had a baby and he was chasing her. So evidently this dude is a psychopath. So if me as a police officer hear a call like that, an individual now is armed and dangerous with a kitchen knife, I'm going to be on guard. In a situation like this, yes, you should fear for your life. What I want y'all to continue watching. This is actually the first time I'm watching this with y'all, so just pay attention.
So at that point, you start to get nervous. And I'm thinking, has he done it before? Has he used weapons before? Is he a serious threat? You don't know what's going on. As I pulled up in front of the house, I saw a male walking in the front porch and into the house.
Officer Scott Kelly turns on his body camera.
Look, leave me alone, dog.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
I'm done.
Done with what?
I'm done with life, dog.
He's holding a large kitchen knife in each hand. A baby is crying upstairs.
You start to think different when you know that there's a infant involved because they're so fragile. Son, what's going on?
What's going on,
Yeah.
dog? I just did 6 months in jail, dog. The only thing I had left is my daughter, dog. She wants to take my daughter. Take it, dog.
Well, let's find out what's going on.
Do it, no,
All right?
no, it's between me and God now, dog.
He started mentioning he has a daughter, and I was like, well, where is she? Where's the mother? Where's the female you were chasing? And he started pointing upstairs, so you started trying to figure out how to get in there quicker and checking the situation out farther. Josh. Is it Josh or Joe?
I'm Joe.
Joe, drop the
Where
knife.
you going now, dog?
Joe, drop the knife.
All right, all right. So first of all, when was the last time you seen any cop, any white cop, talk to a so-called black man, ask him his name? That cordial with an individual that's black. When was the last time y'all seen that shit? Now notice he said Joe dropped the knife, which means this guy is armed and dangerous. It seems to me like he's ready to do a suicide by police, right? Now, you know why I'm making this? Because I want y'all to see this double standard. If it was one of us that was involved in this situation, you know what I'm saying? We would have been on the ground. We would have been dead already. You know what I mean? But just keep watching because I'm not going to try to interrupt each time. I'm going to let the shit play out.
Guys,
I'm done with
we're not
this
going to play this game. I can tell he's very irate. He's very upset, emotional. You know, he's not in the right state of mind. A3 worse.
Please,
Give A2 come
dog,
this
I
way. We
don't
got
want to hurt
subject with
anybody else, dog.
I hear Officer Kelly get in the air, call for backup. I got my vest on, ran out the door, and headed up there.
You see this,
All right.
dog?
Just calm down.
I'm
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
go
get a talk
home,
with you.
dog. I tried to go home.
I'm trying to talk with you, all
I
right?
came here because,
Because what? Tell me. Talk to me. All right?
look, man,
And as I was talking to him, I was realizing he was starting to cry.
I've lost
All right.
everything, dog.
All right?
This is all I had left was my
See ya.
dog.
All right?
That's all I had left.
You haven't lost it yet. All right? And you're not going to lose it.
That's all I
All right?
had left. You're lying, dog.
I'm not lying.
Chelsea's gonna
Yes, he is.
leave, dog.
What? Because you broke a window? You're going to go to jail? You're not going to jail for a broken window.
You're gonna beat out of her, dog.
Who did?
Because I just spent 6 months in jail because she said I beat down. I didn't do a thing, dog.
Obviously, it's an ongoing issue with the two fighting. You know, we don't know what level it's at. He's already assaulted her in the past. Now he has weapons on him.
No, this is what you wanted, dog.
What?
This is what you wanted.
Hey, is she all right?
No, she ain't all right.
What's wrong with her?
And I told her, dog, today she will be crying, dog.
Joe, what's wrong with her?
Wow.
She needs medical attention.
I don't know what she needs, dog.
All right.
Chief Michael Grover joins Officer Kelly on the porch.
When I walked up on the porch, we knew there was a victim somewhere. At that point, I'm thinking that, you know, she could possibly be stabbed. You know, I see there's toys in the house, you know, so I know there's kids there.
It's over, dog.
Well, why is it over?
It's over, man.
Why is it over?
Over. It's over, dog.
We don't know if he's on alcohol, drugs.
Wow.
He's hurting, obviously, inside.
Joe, let me go check on her. Okay?
Thing I had left, dog, was
Hey.
dog, dog. She ain't never gonna help father now, dog.
Calm down, all right? We're just calm for a minute. We don't want you to get upset again. All right? All right? Relax. Calm down.
You know how long I wanted to do that, dog? I just spent 6 months in jail for lying, dog.
We're not going to do that to you, Joe. All right?
For lying.
And for breaking a window, you're not going to
And you
jail.
gotta speak out of her now. I just made everything complete, dog. But I didn't want to hurt her. I
Here.
didn't, dog.
Come back in here so I can...
So bad.
And at that point,
No, I'm sorry, fam. I got to interrupt because I don't want the shit to be too dragged out and long. Now, at this point, you could tell like something happened to Shorty because she ain't making no noise. She ain't responding. So wouldn't you like put him down, tase him? You know what I'm saying? Look how long they actually communicate with him. See, what I've noticed with these devils, if that would have been a white female, they would have been put her down. But because they have to preserve their race, the men, they will do everything in their power to spare their life. I've noticed that. I watched one previous to this one where they was going hard on the white female, but when it came to the white male, nah, they negotiated. They talked them down. Remember what happened with Dylan Roof? This motherfucker murdered 9 people and the black people in the church, and they took him to Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Almost to reward him, give him his last meal of freedom before they took him in. I personally believe, I don't even think that a lot of these fucking murderers that go around killing black people, they're in jail. I think they go through the charades, and then after a while they just put them on a vacation somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Do their identity over, whatever, and reward them for killing niggas, because that's what I believe. Now, I'm mad because I'm seeing how long it's taken. Let me just finish this shit up because I don't know how long this is before the video thing ran out.
Obviously, I'm thinking, okay, there is injuries. There's a victim upstairs. How serious is it? Is it life-threatening?
We gotta check on him, make sure they're okay.
You good, sir, God.
Keep
Back over there.
Stay right there, Joe, so we can see you. Keep you in my sight. I want to make sure you don't do anything you don't. I know you don't want to hurt yourself, Joe.
No.
I located the victim in a room right off the stairway. She was bruised up, she was bleeding, the baby was screaming. We needed to get her to an ambulance.
Mike, does she need medical attention?
Yeah, you got the baby a little bit. We got the baby in the mouth, so we need to get the ambulance over, all right, man?
So we need to drop the knife so we get this taken care of.
Wow.
All right? At that point, it's a whole game changer because you know there's injuries at that point. I knew we had to get in the house.
Dude, don't come near me.
Joe.
Please.
Joe, drop the knives now. It's your last chance. Run Latasia. All right? It's your last chance.
Joe.
Wow.
Drop him. Drop him. Taser, taser, taser. It's free. Drop him. Taser, taser, taser. After I deployed my taser, I could tell it didn't make good connection. You see, he had a big loose sweatshirt on. He's turning the corner. There's a loud snapping. If we didn't have a good connection, it's real quiet. He darted through the kitchen and jumped through a window into the driveway. Yeah, he's on the run.
Again, the taser fails to bring McCarthy down. McCarthy jumps over the fence, but his foot catches Officer Kelly's body camera, turning it off.
When I realized my vibe is off, I turned it back on.
When the
Yeah,
body
right.
camera starts recording again, McCarthy has stopped running.
We're in the middle of a village. It has houses everywhere. We got a guy who's got 2 knives. And he's going to attack somebody else. What kind of harm we got going on now?
McCarthy walks backward, watching the officer's every move.
Luckily, we had cleared the scene, so medical personnel were able to get into the house and take care of the victims. Still, at this point, we don't know what the injuries are because we're dealing with Joshua. We're on a separate street.
So, as police officer, you got a gun on you. Okay, your taser's down. Well, what about your gun? Shoot him in the leg to bring him down. But you see how it is, family? They give him opportunity to escape. They gonna probably give him a defense, say he had mental illness, he's having a breakdown. Man, I tell you, man, I'm done. My commentary is over. With that, I say shalom. Keep watching, though.
Chief Grover and Officer Kelly have to take down McCarthy by themselves.
The suspect decides that he's done walking, and he sits down right in somebody's driveway and turns the knife on himself, puts the knife to his neck.
Got the knife. Away, dog. Back away, dog.
He still had the 1 knife in his hand, which he was still threatening to harm himself with. So we're trying to just de-escalate it enough to where, maybe we'll catch him off guard. He'll set the knife down.
As the suspect draws officers away from the house, emergency services goes back to treat his ex-girlfriend and baby.
Asshole coming along, dog.
Well, you dropped the knife, we'll call her. Right now.
Wow.
Listen,
Gotta be nice to be white.
You're not running the show here, Joe, all right? You dropped the knife, we'll get you the phone to call your mom.
Look, just please call my mom right now, dog.
When we called his mother, I was hoping that she was going to be able to talk him out of, putting down the knife and coming with us peacefully.
Yo. Mom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm not going back to jail. I'm sorry, Mom. Did I hurt him? For 6 months, dog, I thought about this. I'm not. I'm done, Mom. I'm sorry.
His mom would plead with him, please give up, but didn't work. It sounded like this was his last goodbye to her.
State troopers arrive, creeping up behind McCarthy.
We had him on the phone with his mother. It kind of distracted him. It was giving us an opportunity to get some other officers around him.
Taser. Put your hands up! Get him!
He still had the knife in his hand. He was not letting go. He was still resisting the whole time. He would not let go of the knife.
We were able to break the blade off the knife. And at that point, we were able to get him handcuffed and secured on the ground.
Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand, Josh. You doing all right? Hold on. Check mom.
The power of voice is the most powerful weapon you have. I've been in law enforcement for 23 years. You learn things over the years. If you can sit there and just lower, or get down to their level, you can talk to anybody. We didn't know what we were going to come into, but it could have been a lot worse than what it was.
This whole situation it's an eye-opener. We showed up to this house thinking it was your everyday domestic, and it turns out it's this bad guy who's got a very lengthy rap sheet, in and out of prison, wanting to die. We would have never expected that.
McCarthy's ex-girlfriend and her baby are taken to the hospital and treated for minor injuries. McCarthy pleads guilty to aggravated assault and menacing a police officer and aggravated criminal contempt of court. He is sentenced to 12 years in prison.
Well, at least Josh got away with his life. Family, we're living in the goddamn land of our enemy, and these motherfuckers are unfair to us. And this is one of the reasons why the Most High will pour out his judgment. And I apologize for cursing in the video. I said I'm going to stop cursing in each of my videos. I'm going to try. Not saying I will. I'm going to try. But family, this is stuff that pisses me off. This is stuff that I see on a daily basis. One of the reasons why you see Trendsetter always appears to be angry, because we're living in the land of our enemy. I understand the Deuteronomy chapter 28 curse that, we was going to be subjugated by these devils. But man, listen, I think it's about time, man, that the Most High redeemed us. You know what I mean? At least the ones that's found the law, statutes, and commandments. I don't understand why we got to suffer for these other individuals that's not found the law, statutes, and commandments. I don't know about y'all, family, man, but I'm getting sick and tired of waiting, man. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to continue waiting, but man, I'm getting tired of it, for real. But anyway, family, with that I say shalom, peace, and blessings to each and every one of my subscribers. I love y'all, and with that I say shalom.